Now just lean on back a little there, Jason. Just lean. Well, you can't in these chairs.
We need some recliners, man.
You got time to lean.
You got time to clean.
You got time to clean. Welcome in, everyone, as we get rolling here on another edition, another
I have like
morning.
no volume in my headset.
I turn you down some, buddy. What about now? There you go. You got it
Yeah,
now?
I can hear it now.
Yeah, there you go. Turn it down some.
No, that's good.
Turn it up some, Toby.
Yeah, turn it up some.
Turn it up. Hey, welcome in as we're here. Jason, good to see you, man.
Good to see you, brother.
Last week, Deneen was on her way, and I had to call her and tell her to turn around. I said, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scooting bush. And boy, did she ever. She don't get to hear much of.
That happens.
Yeah, it was a fun, entertaining morning. Episode 639 as we get rolling today. Welcome in on a Tactical Tuesday. I'm Rob Hipp along with Jason Thompson. Big thank you to Elliott's Jewelers. He's online at elliotsjewelers.com for all of your jewelry needs. Go by and see my great friend Elliot Herzlich. We just updated a new guide on our website at hellohuntsvilletx.com and the all-new Hello Huntsville app where you can go read. And it's got some stuff about Elliot, so go in there and read that. And, of course, we are here with Jason Thompson, Guardian Defense, all things personal safety. Looking good in blue, man.
Yeah.
Looking good in blue.
Like that?
Yeah. Is this a Guardian Defense or the funeral?
No, it's a funeral home shirt.
Oh, I like it, man. Heck yeah, brother. I like these. I've started to become a friend of these kind of shirts. The Magellans, these kind of shirts.
Yeah, they're nice.
I used to laugh at them because they had that back on them to cool you down, and I don't know why. I just laughed at them, and now
now that's all you seem to wear, brother.
Oh, I love these shirts, man. I'm
them. Telling you, they're comfortable.
I want another 20 of them for Christmas. My wife, mother-in-law, if y'all are out there watching. Well, I got some news for you.
You got some news?
Got some news for you.
Tell me some news.
About a week ago was fun. We didn't get to have the show. This morning, Bridget got a call yesterday. Said she had to. They said, "Hey, we need you." They don't give her consistent hours. It's just kind of like when they need her, and we're thankful for that. We're grateful for that. That she whatever work she can get. But it's really hard for me in the morning to get moving with the kids, and everyone I talk to seems to have like a nanny or something that comes over and helps them.
Do you?
Yeah, a lot of people. I was talking to Coach over at the Sam Houston. He said that his wife was a Division I coach. We went out and had lunch the other day, and she was a Division I basketball coach. And they all got home one night and they started talking, and they realized that 3 different people had been with their kids that day, and he said his wife just fell into tears and said, "We can't do this anymore." And she resigned from her job so she could be at home with the kids. But they had 3 different nannies throughout the day. He said, "Man, there's no way we would have been able to get moving if we didn't have that one in the morning, especially." So it's a challenge. I ain't complaining. I mean, millions and millions of other parents do it. But sometimes we're going to have what I call a red light day, and last week was a red light day, and the only way I could switch it to green was say we're going to go to McDonald's, and that changed the whole morning. So there you go.
Well, they must come by that McDonald's thing, through heredity.
I guess I don't want them to, but I guess that's what happens, man.
Hey, monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah, something happens. So Josh Moshy's probably trying to connect this morning. I'm going to disconnect one of mine so he can get on. He always helps us on Tuesdays
I know.
and Thursdays.
I watched him walking down the hall.
I forgot to call him last week and tell him we were having a show too. Poor guy.
Did you really?
Yeah, I said, the last thing on my mind was calling everybody, and I totally dropped the ball on that. Poor Deneen was on her way.
Yeah,
and
you got her out of bed like 2 hours early.
She's probably still recovering from that,
Oh, I'm sure.
What'd she do? Just turn around and went home?
Yeah, I guess.
She said, forget this.
I was busy at work. I didn't have time.
Poor thing was already halfway here. I need to send her a card or something. Oh, but anyways, we're here. Hey, do us a favor. Let us know that you're out there. We'd love to hear from you this morning. Just Jason and I hanging out today, but we are just a couple of days away from Thanksgiving. Today officially marks the busiest travel season, and I didn't realize Thanksgiving's the busiest travel season of the year. I thought it was Christmas.
No, it's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving it is. They said some news this morning from some credible, verifiable source.
Supposedly.
They said this morning that This will be the busiest. They say it seems like they say it every year.
They say that every year.
Just like the hurricane.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fantastic, a very busy Atlantic season. We didn't even get nowhere in the continental United States, I believe, got hit by a hurricane this year.
Yeah, good.
So I mean, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying
you're bummed.
The prediction was just a bit off.
You're bummed out about it.
No, I'm not bummed out.
You're a hurricane hunter on the side.
No. I do not want to have to do the storm cleanup.
Well, anyways, it is today, start of the busy. Maybe if you were thinking about traveling for Thanksgiving, you should have left yesterday because there are 81 million travelers scheduled this year. Apparently, I don't know where they get this number from. I think it's from flight data, from ticket sales. 360,000 scheduled flights just for Thanksgiving alone.
Interesting.
So there you go. There's some useless information that you really needed this morning.
Unless you're one of those that's traveling. I mean, if you're traveling, it's just telling you, hey, guys, if you go into the airport, you better go early.
Yeah, you better get on down there and get the rest of it. I don't know if you want to get the rest of it at an airport.
I don't know either. Definitely don't eat the airport sushi.
This is where I need to Josh on how to do this for me. One day I'm going to train him. Because whenever
he's getting on X.
Well, when you see me lean over, that means that I'm getting ready to research something for you.
On X.
Yeah, so it's here on the old I still call it Twitter. I don't like how they renamed it to X. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that for some reason.
Oh, I don't know whether.
I'm sitting here trying to do this and it ain't even working. Hold on. If you're listening on Spirit Radio this morning, welcome in. Sorry you can't see what I'm doing.
Oh, I can.
Hey, you saw the studio, man. While I'm pulling this up, your thoughts on it, man?
The studio's coming on. I can't wait to get in there because then we can sit around the table and nobody can see how rotund we are after the Thanksgiving holiday.
Rotund.
Adipose tissue enriched.
Rotunda. We're laying in state in the Capitol Rotunda. Yeah. All right, let me see if I can do this here. I'm still looking.
No, the studio's looking really good.
I'm still looking. Yeah, thank you, brother. Let's see if this will come up here. I called my sister-in-law. I texted her yesterday afternoon, and I said, "Are you okay?" And she said, "Why?" I said, "You live in spring. Have you not been watching the weather this afternoon?" So some news happened yesterday.
A little tornadic activity in the spring area.
Yeah, in Porter, and I was trying to find the pictures because, boy, it was over 100 homes, by the way, were damaged in Porter yesterday in that area just south of here. This was in Harris County, right near 290, and there was
that's not Porter.
Outside of that area, and then it extended in. And
Porter's like East Montgomery County.
Well, there was some high winds in Porter. This thing happened
like over in Cypress and Spring and
So let me
look at that roof.
Yeah, man. Let me fire this up on the old AP here. Give me a second. The old Associated Press. Let me unmute the audio. We'll do this here, and we'll
he's just clicking away.
And away we go. And away we go. Gotta start talking like that, Jason. And away we go. There we go.
Through my nose.
Is it working? Yeah, it's working. It shows up there. Don't show up. There it is. That's the damage. This is from the Associated Press, by the way. Boy, look at that roof, as you were saying, Jason. Look at that.
Yeah.
And praise the Lord, 0 injuries. 0.
We can fix houses and put up power poles. It's an inconvenience for as long as people didn't get hurt.
Yeah. Well, I'll show. Let's see if it'll loop one more time here because it was kind of jumpy. But just look at that, man. Again, from the Associated Press. It looks like a pretty nice neighborhood too. You know, that's not your cookie cutter. And at least the pool made it. Look, pool made it through. They're out there swimming in it. Heck, you could have yesterday. I mean, it's another one of those uncharacteristically warm Novembers.
Yeah.
But yeah, that bad boy came right on through, man. And again, luckily everybody was okay. No injuries at all from that system yesterday. I was watching that, and crazy, man. We've had record heat here for November, by the way. We had a couple of days. It was 85, 86 degrees earlier last week. How? In November?
I don't know.
Ain't nobody got time.
Man, we'll call up Mother Nature and have a convo.
I just couldn't believe it. You know, I'm wearing shorts, and here it is November. You know, still wearing them.
That's what happened in Southeast Texas.
Yep. So, anyways, hope
we have like a week's worth of winter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 2 or 3 times, and then we're good.
A couple of things going on too. I wanted to mention this real quick. Steve Fountain sends us quite a bit of information on the social pages, on the Soch. We appreciate you. Steve, one day I want to have you come on the show, man. Come and talk to us. But Las Vegas headliner, Elvis tribute artist, ETA, Travis Powell Entertainment, is returning to the Old Town Theater January the 10th.
Really?
This guy, this Elvis impersonator, I've seen the videos. He's good. Oh, he's good.
He's good.
He's real good.
Mm-hmm.
And they are about to sell out there at the Old Town Theater. That floor level is almost sold out January the 10th. You know, I'll be honest, I'm not really big on the Elvis impersonators, but this guy I would be.
Yeah.
I really would be. There's a band out. I saw it on, and thank you, Steve, for sending that in to let us know. My sister, by the way, had an elbow cough. I don't know why she sent me that. She sent me elbow cough. There is what is this group? I don't watch the AMAs hardly at all. I don't care for any of that stuff.
I don't even know what the AMA is.
The American Country Artist Awards or whatever. But because to me,
I thought that was the CMA.
Yeah, that's it. CMA's Country Music.
It was on like last week.
That's sometime? It. CMA. I'm an idiot. AMA's Ask Me Anything. That's what an AMA is.
Ask Me Anything.
There's a new group that's out, though, that I've really became fond of.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, this guy reminds me a little bit of Elvis. He's kind of got that swag to him.
Who are we talking about here?
The Red Clay Strays.
Okay.
You heard of these guys?
Never heard of them.
I'm pretty confident that if you heard some of their music, you would even like them, Jason.
Maybe.
These guys are really good. They ended up winning, I think, the Vocal Group of the Year at the CMAs, not the AMAs.
Yeah.
They're just, I don't know, there's just something about the dude. I don't want to show it because it's going to end up kicking us off. You know, it did that with the NFL stuff. I was showing the national anthem. But I just like this guy. I kind of like they kind of got a good vibe to him. Mm-hmm. And there's the guy. See that?
Yeah.
He's just got a cool look to him. And what's even more impressive,
the
guy's a Christian, and he's really open about his faith. And we're starting to see that through a lot of mainstream music now and artists that are there was someone at the CMAs that said, my wife got onto me last year because I didn't start by thanking the Lord. So he goes, first and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. And I'm so happy to see that, Jason.
Yeah.
You know, and
people should be.
We should be thankful for our Creator, man. My sister, by the way, just switching gears, I never see her chats because she called me on this yesterday. She was telling me about this. I never see her commenting in anymore because she does it on my personal Facebook. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, if you go on YouTube or if you go on the Hello Huntsville Facebook, then I'll be able to see him. It's something that I can't see when people comment on my personal page.
Yeah, it doesn't pop up on the show.
No, it does not. And so I told her, I said, well, go the other route. And she did. She did. And guess what? Now
you can see it.
Now she can see it, yeah. So
now you can see it and respond.
Now I can see it. But I can see right now that Cherie Brabbitts is joining us on my personal Facebook. Clint Shields, who broadcasts down in San Marcos, I see him on there. So there you go. Well, Jason, what's new in your world, man? Give us some updates, brother. What's been going on, man? I know you have been busy, man. Give us some updates.
I've been a little bit busy. You know, school, middle of the semester, middle of the quarter, whatever you want to call it, because we do quarters, not semesters. And I think it's just like, let's see how much these guys can take. That's what I really think. You go from major test to project to midterm to project to major test. And that's each week. And that's four different classes.
I get the sense that you've really been enjoying all this as of late.
Some of the information is interesting, but break it up a little bit, you know?
It gets monotonous.
Yeah, it's just like you don't even want to open up this week's assignments on, Monday morning because you're like, good night.
Well, to give the people out there an idea of what Jason's been going to, do you call it mortuary school? Is that
Yeah, basically.
mortuary? Am I saying that word right?
Yeah, mortuary.
Boy, I finally got a word right, buddy.
Yeah.
I normally botch those really
Yeah.
bad. I've always told you, man, I feel like this is a calling in your life, And
I enjoy learning this stuff, but man, it's quick. I mean, we do a full semester in 10 weeks.
yeah, it's hard to cram all that in.
It's just it's a lot of hours, a lot of reading, a lot of reviewing, and moving on to the next one.
That's like I mean,
you kind of got to get into like sponge mode. You got to just like absorb all that information really quick. I tried sleeping on my textbooks, under my pillow. It didn't help.
Learning by osmosis didn't work.
Yeah, I've tried it several times. It didn't work.
I think if you squeeze the sponge first, like whenever you have it already squeezed really hard, then you put it in the bowl and then let go of it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what you have to do.
Yeah. Boy, if somebody could invent that for your brain.
That would be nice.
What's that movie? There's a movie where this guy discovers a drug that makes him remember everything. It was actually a really good movie.
Oh no!
But he became and I'm wondering if there was a safe thing out there that did that. I don't want some bad thing.
I don't think there is. Just have to teach your brain to do it.
I'm not an expert, but I think some people's brains are wired just where they can't, and I'm that guy. I have a extremely hard time. See, I can't even think of the word. See, it ain't even working. Retaining information. And as I've gotten older, and I'm not going to go into this whole COVID debacle situation, but after COVID, even after the vaccines, which the NCAA basically forced me to take.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I couldn't broadcast, and that was my job.
Yeah.
I feel like I've struggled a lot since then, since 2021.
Yeah.
I feel like there's this roadblock. Like I feel it. It feels like I can physically almost feel it, Jason.
Yeah.
That there's like this separator up there. That the door.
Did somebody close the door and they're holding the key or what?
Yeah, that they're. It's like my daughter and son. They'll play with me. They'll joke around with me. They'll hold the door, and it's hard. And them little boogers are getting strong, man.
They're getting strong.
You can't come in here, Daddy. And they'll push that door, and I don't want to push them over.
Right.
But that's what it feels like in my head, man. I feel like I can barely crack the door, and then it just slams back shut. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how to describe that other than the way I just described it.
Really?
And I really am struggling to retain information. It's been the hardest part. I've been honest about it. I took a semester break over ORU. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to do that. But just
sometimes you have to take a break
mentally. And I was just telling our youth minister 2 days before, I said, man, I'm going to push through. And then 2 days I was like, I ain't pushing through. Not right now.
No, I just keep pushing, man.
You have to.
I've got a few more weeks in this quarter and then one more quarter. So the light at the end of the tunnel is real.
Dude, you're like 12 weeks away from graduating.
Yeah, something like that. Well, we have a couple-week break.
Do you get to go up to Dallas and physically walk or anything?
Know.
Are you going to do it?
I doubt it.
No, I'll do it, man. I'd like to come with you. I'll come with you.
I'll
go with you.
I don't know that I want to go do all that.
Let's do it, man.
Why?
I'll go with you, man.
So would everybody else, but I don't know that I want to go.
We'll go up there. We'll make a weekend out of it.
Make a weekend? No, you'd have to clear that with Greg.
Well, I'd have to clear it with Jason here at church, too.
Yeah.
I think you should, man. I think you should. Limitless. That's the movie. Limitless. Yeah, and Kyle said it made a good series, too. I never watched the series of it. So, well, hey, let's take a quick break.
Yeah, let's take a quick break.
Want to take a break and reset this morning. I got to go get me a cup of coffee. Are you loaded up right there?
Yeah, I'm good.
What do you got in there? Which
coffee?
Just straight up?
No, it's got a little bit of cream and some Splenda in it.
Okay. How many? 2, 3 Splendas? What do you do?
Well, 4 cups, so there's 3 Splendas and a shot of cream.
Okay. I can't go straight black, brother. I have to at least put Splenda in my coffee.
Yeah. I can go either way, but I mean, that's just the way I like it. That's good old HEB Texas pecan coffee.
Yeah, quit wasting money It's Starbucks, friends. And I'm not hating on Starbucks.
Look, man, I mean, we got, and I buy the bigger bags with the whole beans because it's cheaper. Mm-hmm. And for like, I don't know, $25 off Amazon, got one of them little coffee grinding things. And
you're going all out.
No, my wife grinds the beans up, and puts it in a little container. And it'll last about a week. And that's it.
Is Folgers still around?
Yeah. I drink Folgers at work.
I forgot about Folgers, man.
Folgers and Maxwell House.
That was the best marketing. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Yeah.
It's still stuck in my head. I never drank it in my life.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's that time of year where you're going to see the, where you used to, I don't know if you'll see it anymore. You see the old Maxwell House commercial where the kid comes home for.
Oh, yeah, Max, that's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What is he? Is it? It's a Christmas thing or whatever?
Yeah, they had like this Christmas thing where, this kid like comes home from college and surprises everyone by, making coffee or something. What you gonna do? Order you the U-line size of Folgers?
This is when this is industrial stuff.
Yeah, when you could go to U-line and order it.
When you go to U-line, and not only do they have the big old tub of Folgers, classic roast, the description says big, chubby tubs of Joe for coffee-fueled offices.
I think that's most offices.
I don't know why I think it's so funny. It's on U-Line. Like, that's where you go to buy, like, cardboard boxes and tape and shelving. And they have Folgers.
And carts and anything industrial. And they got the big old chubby tubby thing of coffee.
Big, and it says big, chubby tubs of Joe. Oh, somebody had a heyday with that one. So, all right, well, let's take that break. We'll be back in a moment. Let us know what your morning routine is, and we'll talk a little bit about a morning routine, and we're also going to talk gratitude.
We're not going to talk about morning routine. You should not do that. It could be dangerous.
It could be. Leave some of the parts out. We'll take a break. Your show continues. It's Good Morning Huntsville. Huntsville. See, my brain. The door's shut.
You need some coffee, brother.
We'll be back. Stay with us. This is it. Guardian Defense, bringing it to you on a Tactical Tuesday. Stay with us.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted, family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades.
Since 2010, the Oak Ridge Disciple House has helped men break free from addiction, not with quick fixes, but lasting change through Jesus Christ. They've celebrated 167 graduates at Oak Ridge and 138 more at Interfaith with an 80% success rate. That's compared to just 5% in most secular programs. The fact is, Jesus works. And now, celebrating 15 years, they're building their their third house in Tennessee and just launched a women's program, Restoration Ranch in Texas. It's all for God's glory. And here's the heart of it. They never turn anyone away for lack of money. In fact, 95% of families receive scholarships. As one person put it, don't talk about it, be about it. Every penny counts. Donate today at oakridgedisciplehouse.com and help change a life forever. The Oak Ridge Disciple House. Online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Real recovery, real hope.
So, what's inside the mysterious little box?
What box? Oh, that box over there.
You went to Elliot.
Wait, don't open it yet. Oh, and yes, I went to see Elliot's Jewelers just a couple of days ago.
Inside the box, is it golden?
Well, I was a little concerned about the price of gold because it's high, but Elliot really helped me find something beautiful and...
Well, hey, can I open it now? Please?
Whoa, just a little longer. You have to at least wait until Christmas Day.
Oh, well, I can do that.
Elliot's Jewelers. Fine jewelry and engravable gifts. Schedule your appointment at elliotsjewelers.com. That's ELLIOTTS Jewelers.com.
Make sure there's something extra special inside the mysterious little box you give this season.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
This is Deneen with Guardian Defense, and you're listening to Spirit Radio.
Hi, I'm Vanna. I'm thankful for my family, Jesus, my friends, my church, my school, all of the lessons the Lord has given me.
What are you thankful for? Email your Thanksgiving greeting to victory@spiritradio.fm.
Hey, old doggy.
I just have a question.
What?
What was that you just played?
That was Braylon.
Like what? Like 2 years ago?
Yeah, I was there a couple of years ago.
I was going, good night. What is that?
Yeah, it was sweet. It made me cry, man.
Yeah, I was wondering why you're grabbing the Kleenex.
I know, buddy. That poor thing. Got some breaking news for you. Breaking news. You heard it here first.
You got to put the breaking news on.
Breaking news. Stomach bug is making its way across Huntsville.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, there's your breaking news, and I'm praying.
I think that my wife had it.
Oh man, when?
A couple days ago.
Oh no, please.
No, I slept on the couch.
I have something important to do on Sunday, buddy. I got to be here.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and every time I plan on doing something or something comes up.
Good morning.
Look, we got a coffee delivery coming up.
I didn't know you were Ubering coffee now, Miss Molly.
There's Sweet Ma. Thank you, Sweet Ma.
No, ma'am, I'm good.
Oh, look at that thing. That thing is filled.
Yeah, I'm good.
And it's hot, so I'll put another
How are
cup there
you?
for you. I'm fine.
Look, this is what happens live on the show. You get Molly hugs.
That's it.
Malita.
My week's gonna be 200% better now.
That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
I went down. We had 2 coffee machines that were down this morning. I mean, we got them all over the church. And
coffee machine down.
Oh, yeah. We were, hurry, General, coffee machine down.
Yeah, that's why the unexpected silence occurred.
Yes.
While you guys were faithfully watching or listening to the show because nobody was sitting in the chair to push the button.
I had Joshua Mashi, but poor Josh didn't know what to push because I didn't tell him.
Well, he pushed, and then he got then he didn't know what else to push. So we were just, I'm like, man, just push one.
There you go, buddy. I needed this to wake up. Morning routine minus some things.
Morning routine minus what kind of things?
Well, obviously things that you got to do to get your morning started.
Some people.
Yeah, involves a porcelain thing.
And it usually occurs after that.
Yeah. Don't. Well, I better be careful. A morning routine. This needs to be in all your morning routine. Man, wake up and pray right away. That truly does make. There's times in the morning where I'll be honest. I'm just like, I don't feel like praying or doing nothing. I just wake up.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, I feel like that's just the enemy telling me to not do that. And I'm going to tell you. And just like you're going through school right now, that's it's probably the hardest season you've been in school-wise right now. Would you say? Pretty hard?
Well, this semester is probably, the first semester was very difficult because I was trying to learn how to learn again at, late 40s.
Yeah.
And trying to learn the software that the school used and not being someone that plays with technology was a little bit of a challenge. This semester is just straight up workload, 16 hours.
Well, you just push through, and when you look back on it after you go through and you look back, I always say don't look in the rearview mirror, but sometimes it's okay to look a little bit just to be grateful for the journey.
Yeah.
You'll be like, man, I'm so glad that I pushed through that.
Oh, I am.
And so this morning.
Each week when I get through each week and get it done, I'm thankful. I'm like, yeah, I got that one done. One more, let's go. What's next?
I took a break and I feel but I didn't. Pastor told me, he's like, don't beat yourself up over it, man, because I always feel like, here we go again. Something I started and I didn't get a chance to finish it. And there's an opportunity to finish it down the road. But that's, for me, it wasn't a requirement. For you, this is a requirement. Like, you got to get this thing done.
Well, if I want to be where, if I want to get the licensure, yeah.
100%, yeah. You have like a provisional now or something, right?
Yeah, I have a provisional.
So this morning I want to encourage you, whether you feel like it or not, wake up in prayer. And God's going to reward that and honor that. This morning was one of those mornings where I was just dragging. Man, I had such a long night. And I'll be honest, these last, I don't know, man, maybe 6 months. I just had
a long night.
Yeah.
Mine are usually short.
What do you mean?
I don't sleep much.
Well, that's what I guess to me it was, then if that's the case, then I wish I would have had a long night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like these last 6 months for some reason have been, I'm not making it sound like I'm a victim of anything because I'm not. I'm definitely not complaining about it. But I feel like it's just been an incredibly hard season, and I don't understand other than spiritual warfare is a real thing. And the more that we try to cling to our faith and live out that faith, the more the enemy attacks us. But through all of the last 6, and I don't even know what to pinpoint. It's just let me just put it this way. I just haven't felt, like right now, 100% on, I don't feel good. I just don't feel good. And I don't know how to describe that. And I've went, and people, you need to go to the doctor. Well, yeah, it's easy to go to the doctor, but you know what? After a while, you've been to the doctor so many times, you're done because now they want to send you to this specialist and that specialist and all this. And guess what? Insurance don't pay nothing anymore. So what's the point of having insurance?
Yeah.
And that's a whole nother. That's a whole new Fox News segment we can have. We'll do that.
This isn't Fox News.
Yeah, we don't do that here on the show. But I don't know, man. I just haven't felt good the last 6 months. But I started thinking, you know what? I need to better my routines in the morning, and one of them is I need to every morning wake up in prayer. And this morning I especially woke up in prayer, and I was so grateful. And I was having PTSD from last week with Braylon. And I said, oh, no, here we go again. I said, Jason's coming on, and I'm going to have to call him and tell him, hey, it's not happening. I felt that with every fiber in my body. But then I remembered, Jason, nope, not today, Satan.
Mm-hmm.
And when I woke up, I said, Lord, thank you that today's – I didn't even say, Lord, give me a good day. I said, Lord, thank you that today is going to be a good day.
That's it.
And I said, thank you that my daughter's going to wake up and she's going to be in a good attitude. And thank you that my son's going to get ready fast. I don't want to say I spoke it into existence, but I just said, thank you, Lord, that it's all going to work out. Mm-hmm. And you know what? It all worked out.
Well, that's good.
But we had little blips.
Well, of course, you're always going to have little blips.
Aunt Becky, who's watching, got her little Mickey sweater, her little Mickey shorts or pants, and so she wanted to wear that. I thought, boy, and then right before we're about to, I don't want to wear this one, and just ripped it off. And I said, here we go. And I just stopped, though, and I prayed. And I prayed with her. I said, Lord, help Braylon to make the right decisions today so we can get out of here and get moving. In Jesus' name, amen. Whatever that did, it worked because, boy, she ran into her room. She found something right away. Put on a dress that she normally doesn't like. Put on some boots.
And was ready.
And we were ready, buddy. And I messaged you, and I said, we're going to be on time.
Yep.
Ain't nobody.
And we were.
And we were. The only reason we started a couple minutes late is because I was showing you the studio.
Yeah. Went on a little tour this morning.
I want to pause. Last week was a week of gratitude, and I want to continue that this week as, you know, we'll have one more show tomorrow, and then we'll just have replays Thursday and Friday. I need to call Billy. We'll have a replay on Friday.
You better clear that with Billy.
Yeah, because we're gonna be out. So it's
You're going to be out where?
Family. We have family coming into town, so we're going to be in Magnolia with Great Aunt Jana on Friday. So, but this week I think of gratitude, and I think of, man, there's so much to be thankful for. What's something you're thankful for, Jason? I don't ever ask you. What's something you're thankful for, man?
I'm thankful that I can get up and walk again. That's the main one. You don't know what it's like until you've been through that.
I was thinking about that the other day. You were down for, boy, how long from that?
Hey, a minute. I don't know, man. I was probably, 9 weeks of no weight bearing on them.
And I know, that's a dangerous thing.
Yeah.
And there for a long time, too. Even a year after all that, Jason, you were,
well,
you had to kind of walk on thin ice, right?
Oh. Then we had to go back in, and they had to do a little cutting again on a different area to fix that portion. So.
Yeah. Well, man, it's I'm thankful. I was thinking of you the other day, and I said, I remember thinking that. I said, I'm thankful that you're doing good, man.
Yeah.
Because it could always be a whole different outcome.
Oh, it could have been way different, let me tell you.
And now, from a year from where you're at now to then, man, boy, what a journey.
It's been 2 years.
But even a year ago, I mean, you were still kind of treading on.
Oh, I was still treading on thin ice, wearing walking boots, and, all that good stuff, still healing up.
Yeah, man. You know what, man, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for, it's easy to say this, but I really am thankful for my family. My sister called me yesterday, and she just said she just needed to vent for a minute. I said, go ahead. And, I miss my dad. I used to call him and vent all the time. And he wanted to hear it, and then he'd just tell me quickly, get over it, and then want to hang up. He didn't want to hear it after that. But I miss that.
He gave you your chance to vent a little bit, and then he told you, get over it. Move on.
He'd always say, you wanted it, you got it. I'd call him when I had my IT business, Jason. I'd call and I'd be so angry. Well, you ain't going to guess who came in today and started yelling at me. And, man, I'm so – and he goes, well, you got plenty of work? I said, yes, sir. We got more than we can handle. He goes, be grateful. Suck it up. Get over it. And he goes, you wanted it, you got it. And that's what he would tell me.
Yeah.
And I want to encourage any business owner out there this morning. If you got so much going on in your business, be thankful for that.
I like it when it's busy.
There are some people in business that ain't doing nothing today. They don't have nothing going on. And that's not a good place to be in.
Nope.
And I'm not saying that in a negative way, because I've been in that situation where there ain't nothing going on.
Right.
I was driving. God, where was I at the other day? I was driving by somewhere, and there was like a lumber yard, all right? And there was just a lady sitting there in a chair in the driveway. And I started thinking, that lady ain't got nothing going on. Like, there's nothing.
No.
I mean, what's she doing sitting in the lumber? She's just sitting there. She had a little bat, and I'm not hating on her. I felt kind of bad for her. And I don't know if she was transient, I don't know if she was just passing through. She had a little bag sitting next to her, but she had an old fold-up chair, and she didn't seem like she was relaxing. It just seemed like she didn't have nothing going on. And so be grateful for those of us that have things to do. Because there are some people, you see it all the time, especially when you go into bigger cities. You see people on the side of the street.
Yeah, some of that's their choice. Though.
Some of it's just.
But some of it's not.
Some of it's not. And it's just like, man, I'm grateful. I'm thankful I got a roof over my head. Mm-hmm. And I'm thankful that I don't have, I battle bouts of depression, but I'm thankful that I don't have such a serious bout of depression that puts me out on the street. Some of it's just a serious bout of depression that people have given up because they said, you know what, there's no more hope. And I believe in that moment, the hope needs to be found in Jesus Christ. But I can understand to a degree why some people get to that point because they've just completely given up. And you're right, it's by choice.
Yeah.
But I think too, there's a lot of, and some of it is. I'll put it this: some of it is pure laziness,
or that's just the whether you want to be, you have to pick your battles. None of it's easy. Mm-hmm. You can be inactive or lazy, and that could cause you to have health problems. Or you could eat healthy and get some exercise, and that takes discipline. You have to make that choice. That's just me.
I feel like, when you see people that don't have a place.
You can be like Rob and like go, overboard on the McRib, or you can, go to Sam's table and eat a healthy salad.
Yeah.
But you make that choice.
That's right. Thanks for calling me out. I appreciate you, friend. Friends call each other out, by the way.
Yeah, man. This is the one time a year that I can really gig you on the McDonald's.
I haven't had the McRib in a couple of weeks, and you've just inspired me that I need to go see if it's still there.
I'm sure he's going to get 3 of them today.
I might, buddy.
And a large fry.
I want to be careful with what I'm saying because I made a comment a while ago, though. I said, a lot of that's laziness, but a lot of it, and I don't want to say a lot of it is.
No,
I think a minuscule part of it is being. I think deep down, most people really want to do something.
Mm-hmm. They just don't know how.
They don't know how, or they have been impaired mentally by something.
Yeah.
Mental illness, I think, is one of the top drive. And the only reason I say this is because I've worked and been around a lot of folks that are homeless, and almost all of them that I can go back and I visualize and I see them is they have battled some sort of addiction, or they're battling some sort of mental illness. Mm-hmm. There's a guy here in town, John, who I haven't seen in a long time, and I pray he's okay. Because last year it got down to about 15 degrees one morning. I remember it was really cold one morning, and I couldn't sleep. And I told Bridget, I said, we got to go get John a place to sleep tonight. Mm-hmm. And we went over to the Motel 6, and I found him, and I got him a room. And he said, I'm fine. I said, dude, you ain't fine. I said, it's 15 degrees out here tonight, man. You ain't staying outside. And that developed a friendship, and he opened up to me about a lot of the struggles that he had. And he said, I have a family and a son. He goes, but I'm embarrassed. I said, what are you embarrassed about? He goes, because my alcoholism has driven me to the streets. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, there's a way out, man. It's through Jesus Christ, man. I want to speak truth to you today. And he goes, I know that. Everybody and their dogs told me that. And I said, well, I'm here for you, man.
Yeah.
And, we're called to plant seeds in life, and we can't. What's the old phrase about the horse to the water?
You can lead the horse to water, but you sure can't make him drink.
That's right. And, I look at it the same way that we're called to plant seeds. And sometimes, we're not the sunshine and the water that helps those seeds grow. That's the Lord, or that's them. They have to make that decision that they want that water that day.
Yeah, you can do your portion, but that doesn't mean it's going to, be the results you were hoping for.
Yeah. And so, I don't know. I think a lot about that this week, and just being grateful that I don't want to take advantage that I have a place to live. I don't want to take advantage or I don't maybe not take advantage, but I don't want to skip over all the things that the Lord has blessed me with because I'm upset about one or two little things. I've got a beautiful wife who loves me unconditionally. By Lord, she does love me unconditionally because of things that I've done and been through and moved her around all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, you've moved her like 5 times.
Yeah, so have you.
I know. I've helped you move.
You've moved her 5 times. But something that I've really learned lately, you get into this role as a parent to where you start to get frustrated, and it can overwhelm you, and it can overcome you. That instead of being grateful that you have 2 healthy children, you start to get frustrated because you're like, will my kids ever stop crying? Will they ever? And I've had to pause and take a break and say, you know what, I'm thankful. Last night, my boy again for the 3rd night was crying at 1 a.m. And I was thankful that I got to get up and get him out of bed, and I was thankful that I got to put him next to us, and I was thankful that he kept me up all night. That's why I had a short night last night.
Yeah.
Or I say long, you say short.
Short means when I'm checking my eyelids for holes.
Yeah, well, it was a long night or a short night or however you want to word it for me. I just did not get much sleep, and then I'd had this upper respiratory mess, I don't know, a week and a half ago.
Yeah, well, now it's coming back.
It came back last night, man. And
keep your germs.
Yeah. Well, this one's allergies. I can feel it, because all that this.
Yeah, the front coming in. The other day I was working on schoolwork, and one of the classes I'm taking is microbiology.
Ooh.
Okay, and this class is basically summed up with another student. She wrote, because we have a discussion post that counts as our attendance. So you have to, go in there and you write your opinions and stuff on certain subject matter. And her opening sentence really, drove it home. It says, well, hey, class, welcome to week 7. Another week of diseases you don't want to catch. That was the opening line.
Oh, I love it.
And it really hit the nail on the head, because that's all we talk about in there is this bacteria and this disease and how to be safe, what to look for, so that if you see something or you come across that type of a situation, you know how to protect yourself.
Chris Brown, who has I call him Jump Around Chris Brown.
Jump around Chris Brown?
Jump Around Chris Brown, yeah, Jump Around Moonwalks. And I think the world of Chris. He's a hardworking guy, loves this community, loves the Lord, always tries to find ways to help others. Well, he was at Garrick Long's wedding there with Caitlin, and Caitlin and Garrett got married a couple of weeks ago. Chris was there. We were talking before the service. We were parked out on the beach. Feels kind of weird parking on a beach. I've never been able to do that before, and I drove on.
You just haven't been to the right beach.
It was over Galveston. There's one. That's where his wedding was. You drive out to this one.
Yeah, well, if you go over in Brazoria County, there's a lot of free beach over there you can drive on. Go across San Luis Pass.
Well, I pulled up next to him, and we were talking just in our V. I didn't want to get out because I knew the kids would start going nuts and want to run and jump in the water. And I was like, they can't do that yet. So we were talking, and he said something about, man, you sound stuffed up. I said, yeah. And he goes, on second thought, man, he's like, you seem like you're sick like once a month. And he didn't mean it in a rude way.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't know what it is. He goes, I get sick like once every 2 or 3 years. He goes, this seems like you got something every month. I said, I don't know what it is either, man.
I don't know.
And I was talking to my mom about that the other day. And
maybe you need to take some, multivitamins.
No, I think it's hereditary. I literally think there's some hereditary thing. I don't know if that's – maybe you can find out from your professor if there's hereditary illness.
We do not. I am not going to call that guy.
You're not going to go the extra.
I'm not going to send the dude an email. He's busy. Okay? But the gentleman that teaches this class is pretty unique. He is actually a surgeon. And he's open about it. He said, I'm not practicing anymore. He said, I enjoyed what I did. I still have my license. He said, but I'd rather just teach. He said, I don't make near the money, but money's not everything.
Well, praise the Lord for that. That's right, man.
But he has such a way that he explains things. Even though he has all this education, he can explain it in such a way that it's just like he peels back, the layers and can just pour the information right into your brain.
I need a lot of pouring into my brain, buddy.
Yeah, me too.
Well, hey, we're going to take a break in just a moment, and when we come back, we'll talk about what's the National Day of, and we'll touch base about guardian defense with Jason and find out more about how you can help protect your family, especially during this holiday season. I think you need to always have your head on a swivel and look around.
You know, it's holiday season. You might be getting a new toy.
Yeah, and you might need somewhere to use it. And we'll talk about that here in just a little bit. Before we do take that break, though, I'm going to switch gears. I had a gentleman reach out to me, and I would love to get some community support behind this. We're going to have to reach out to the city because I don't know I know some cemeteries, the city, you have to reach out to the city to do things at a cemetery, right?
It depends on who operates the cemetery.
The one that I'm thinking of, hold on one second here. I got this message from, and I'm so glad that he brought this out. And he didn't mean it in a bad way at all.
Right.
He's new to the area. You ever been to that website, findagrave.com?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's trying to locate family here in this area because he said, I've got some family. So he was out at the cemetery. He started noticing a bunch of things. And he sent me a really nice long message. And I read through it. And this particularly is over at, hold on one second. I'm scrolling through. What's the one here? The Oak?
What do you have?
The cemetery, what's it called?
Oakwood?
Oakwood. I think it's the Oakwood Cemetery is what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's the original.
Okay. So he had went out. Let me see if I also have to do this.
He's cleaning up some headstones.
Well, here's the call to action. Let me do this instead of trying to share it on the screen. I'm just gonna let's see if this will work this morning. I'm just gonna do it. It's kind of, you know how we do this with my phones sometimes.
Yeah.
So
I know you do it.
Yeah, he sent me a message, and you can see this. Several headstones out there, and man, some of these are just covered up halfway.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him. He goes, I watch your show from time to time, and he goes, I'm new and I don't really have a reach in the community yet, but he goes, is there anything that we can do to organize something to get these cleaned up?
Mm-hmm.
And it struck a chord with me that I want to help this man do that, and I wanted to talk about it on the show today, that we can get other people. I mean, all we got to do is go out there with a couple of shovels and clean up a few things.
There's a little bit more to it than that, but that's a great start.
That's a good start, and there's right ways to do things. You know, we're not going to go out there right away and start cleaning these headstones. Now, there is a company that teaches you the proper way to clean headstones. There's a guy that does this, and he sends you a whole packet on the proper way to do it. And I've always wanted to do that. But for that particular cemetery, I said, man, I would love to get more information and to reach out and figure out how we can do this. But maybe this morning you just want to volunteer a little bit and do some things. I want to go out and help this man, particularly at the Oakwood Cemetery. Is that right?
Yeah. Oakwood Cemetery.
Because a lot of these folks, these ones that are like this, they're like that because there's no family left. There's nobody around here to help. And so just like this family here, as you can tell that headstone is halfway covered up, I'd like to go out there and I'd like to help clean that up. But I don't know who to go to. Who do you get permission? I don't want to just show up with the shovel.
The city.
So the city is the Oakwood one.
The city manages that cemetery.
Okay, and I know that they're busy, and they got, and I'm sure that they would gladly welcome.
Have a dedicated. What I understand, they have a dedicated person that he's in charge of the cemeteries.
I'm sure that if there was a volunteer group, and whoever that person is, that they would be more than happy to say, yeah, let's come out and do that. Let's do that. I'm sure that they would be okay with that.
I don't see why they wouldn't, but
we have an old family cemetery in Georgetown, and it's up to us. As the family. Now, I haven't personally been out there to do things, but my cousins have, because obviously I don't live there, but it's up to them up to the family to mow it, to weed eat it. Anytime that we've lost a family member, we always have to send somebody out first to make sure you can still even get out there. Well, the last time my sister went to go.
Trust me, I know about finding out whether or not you can get in cemeteries.
And by state law, if you own property, you have to allow the public access to that from sun up to sundown. You have to have a posted sign and allow people out there. And somebody at one point had put a lock on a gate, and I was like, dude, you can't lock this up. The family has to have access to this. It's not our fault you decided to buy this house that's in the middle of a cemetery, dude. That's your own stinking fault.
Yeah.
And I remember one time there was some new people that moved into Georgetown out there, and I was about to take bolt cutters and just open, because I wanted to go see my grandpa, and I couldn't get out there because the guy had locked the gate. And so I think they had moved on and someone else, and they put up signs that say, please close the gate behind you. They were courteous. They understood. But if you know of anyone there at the city that would be in charge of this, let us know, because I'd like to go help this gentleman.
You can call the city's helpline or whatever. They'll get you in contact with them. In fact, if Billy's watching, he probably has a guy's phone number.
Yeah, he probably knows who they are.
He knows that. I know that there's a gentleman that does it. I don't have his contact information.
And I'm not knocking on whoever does it. I know that there's just so much going on that they stay in. They can't obviously see everything. So that's why it's up to the community. Like this new guy that moved into town, that right there clearly has been like that for a long time. It's not like that just happened. And so why not get a few volunteers together and go out and kind of clean these up a little bit? I'd be all. And if you are interested in helping with that, we can we'll call the city. We'll get permission, whatever we need to do if they'll give it to us. And then we will organize a day, probably Saturday, even though that's my only day off, but Saturday is really the only time people can do this.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind organizing a Saturday for 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours. I think it'll all take if you get a bunch of people and just go and start cleaning up some of these. I think it'd be
you'll
good.
make a dent. I don't think you'll get everything done, but you know what? You'll make a dent. You'll start. Maybe you start something new. Yeah.
So this person had said that'd be super amazing if we could get some people together with city approval. See, he wants to do it the right way. He said there's quite a few out, and the 2 of the grounds that are covered by shrubs or buried into the dirt. And we will definitely be in touch. He said, thank you for helping with this. And he said, I've reached out to the groundkeeper. I haven't heard anything back yet. I'm just trying to give him a day or so to respond. So he has reached out.
Well, that's good.
So, but if you'd like to be part of that, I definitely want to go help this gentleman. His name is Charles. He brought this to my attention, and I told him that we were going to talk about this and figure something out. So if you'd like to come out and take a shovel, and if you don't have one, I got plenty of them. And once we get permission, we'll go out and start this. I think it'd be a really good thing to do.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, hey, we're going to take a break.
Take a break.
We'll come back. It's 8:37.
8:37.
What do you got going on today?
I'll have to go to work.
All right. We'll take a break, and so Jason then we'll come back. We'll wrap it up when we come back.
Yeah.
Stay with us and let us know what you're thankful for this morning as we continue on. It's your show brought to you by Guardian Defense, all things personal safety. We'll be back in a moment. This is Good Morning Huntsville. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Since 2010, the Oak Ridge Disciple House has helped men break free from addiction, not with quick fixes, but lasting change through Jesus Christ. They've celebrated 167 graduates at Oak Ridge and 138 more at Interfaith with an 80% success rate. That's compared to just 5% in most secular programs. The fact is, Jesus works. And now, celebrating 15 years, they're building their 3rd house in Tennessee and just launched a women's program, Restoration Ranch in Texas. It's all for God's glory. And here's the heart of it. They never turn anyone away for lack of money. In fact, 95% of families receive scholarships. As one person put it, don't talk about it, be about it. Every penny counts. Donate today at oakridgedisciplehouse.com and help change a life forever. The Oak Ridge Disciple House. Online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Real recovery, real hope.
At
At Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, we're not just a place where children pass the time. We are not a daycare. We are a child care center focused on the growth, learning, and discovery. Every day, children engage in meaningful activities that build confidence, independence, and a love for learning. From reading and math to social and practical life skills, our students are active participants in their development. Ready to give your child something more? Visit tomorrowspromise.info and discover what makes our school different. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Education you can trust.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church, Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
Hi, I'm Vanna. I'm thankful for my family. Jesus, my friends, my church, my school, all of the rest the Lord has given me.
What are you thankful for? Email your Thanksgiving greeting to victory@spiritradio.fm. Support for spiritradio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. News across Huntsville and beyond. Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit spiritradio.fm and tap donate today.
Spirit of Huntsville, Spirit of Huntsville, Spirit 94.3.
There he is, the old Red Clay Strays, who I was just showing Jason. I kind of had a feeling you'd like that guy, man.
Yeah, it sounds
I'll
interesting. I'm going to have to look him up.
Never heard of him. And he popped up on a reel of mine, and then all of a sudden I see him at the CMAs, singing it.
Isn't that amazing how quick that goes?
Crazy. The algorithm knows, man. Well, Jason is here. Welcome back as we wrap up here in just a few moments. Jason Thompson of Guardian Defense. Jason, Christmas is here. And
Christmas is around the corner.
People are out shopping. They're at the big malls. Give us some insight.
They're not at the big malls.
Well, some people are.
Some people are.
Give us the insight. What do people need to be looking out for this holiday season, man?
What do people do during the holiday season? What comes out?
They shop.
But thieves come out. They want your stuff. I mean, guys, don't go to the mall and put bags full of stuff in the back seat. Watch who's around you. Somebody following you to your car. Do you keep seeing the same person in multiple stores if you're at a mall?
Well, this may be common sense, but when you say, watch who's around you. I know what you mean, but how? So what do you do? What are you kind of looking around? Are you making a mental note? How do you kind of remember that?
I'm always looking around. I'm looking for the same faces, if I'm worried about, somebody, following me. I mean, it doesn't have to be at a mall. I mean, guys, we have places over like across the freeway, that there's a mile long full of stores.
Mm-hmm.
If you're at Petco and you go to the dollar store and you start seeing the same people around, or you're down at Academy, or maybe you're at the makeup store, the shoe store. I mean, just watch. There's bad. They want a good holiday season too. Just so happens that they might want to take yours.
I see so many videos that circulate on the internet of these cameras that people have at their homes, or
the Ring cameras,
yes,
or the doorbell cameras.
Locking your door. Number one, put those items away so people can't see them. But number two, when you lock that door, it is a deterrent, because a lot, and I'm speaking specifically of vehicles in a parking lot. I've seen closed caption TV footage of thieves going around just trying to open cars.
Yeah.
And if they're not open easily, they'll just go to the next one. So that can be a deterrent, right?
Yeah, I mean, it slows them down. Okay, anything you can do to keep stuff out of mind, lock your doors. I mean, if you're at home, guys, put the long screws into the little plate on your doors. The little ones they send you when you replace a doorknob, they're, half, 3/4 of an inch long. Think that's really going to slow someone down?
They kick right through.
They can kick right through that. But you get those long ones, and you get into that wall, they're going to hold a lot more.
How much do you think those Ring cameras and security cameras deter thieves? Are they so used to them now that they kind of know what's up?
I don't know. I mean, they I think they can. It gives the police something to look for, and I think over time they'll be able to track them easier, as technology improves. But right now, there's not a high percentage that, unless somebody turns you in, or you do something repetitively, you're eventually going to get caught.
I pray that nobody ever has to be in that situation, to
I
be,
do too,
to be a victim. But it happens everywhere, every day.
But here's guys, the camera's great. They may be able to eventually track it down, but what if they don't? Be ready to protect yourself.
Well,
protect your family.
Part of that protection is, making sure that you've got what you need, and Jason and Guardian Defense has it.
It's skills. It's you don't necessarily have to have or use tools of deadly force. They may have it. That's up to you. I can't make you do anything. But if you want to learn about it, let me know.
I've seen new things now, particularly in schools and commercial buildings, where they've got really cool stuff now that's built into the floors to where they can stop those doors. One training I was at that was kind of neat is, the doors have the pneumatic arms on them or whatever to open and close. Somebody had taken their belt off and wrapped around that, and that prevented the door from being able to be opened.
Man, I mean, think about this. The little pieces, the door wedges. Put that on the inside of the door. Do you know how hard it's going to be to come in? I mean, really and truly. I went to a church that was on a budget, and they said, well, what can we do to, in our Sunday school area? I said, put those little wedges on by the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of these little hollow doors, get solid doors. And put wedges on there. That doesn't cost that much money.
Just be alert. Be mindful.
I mean, those
of
long
what's around
screws,
you.
they'll cost you maybe 50 cents.
One of the neatest things that I saw of somebody protecting it, and it wasn't an AI video. This was before AI started taking over. Man, I got Mr. Rogers talking to Tupac and rapping with Biggie. I made some videos. I'll show you those sometime, man.
My Lord,
it's really good, actually. I got Ronald Reagan cruising with some guys in a convertible. The technology's getting crazy. But there was a video. One of the best self defenses. This guy thought quickly. You've probably seen this one. He was at a gas station.
Oh, he shoots the gas over.
Van pulls up. They're trying to carjack him. The guy immediately, what do? He takes the gas and starts spraying them with it. How quick thinking is that? No one. That would be hard to think like that.
Most people wouldn't.
No.
But if you're mentally prepared, you can.
I thought that was great, man. He doused those dudes with that stuff, and they got out of there quick.
Man, gasoline can irritate your skin. And it's not the liquid that's going to get you, it's the vapors. Yeah, that was great.
Well, Jason, I know we got to wrap up and get rolling, but find out more online, GuardianDefenseLLC.com. Training going on, too. Y'all always have that going on.
Oh, yeah, we do. We do trainings from time to time. Texas license to carry, NRA, anything from basic to advanced, shooting classes, stuff like that. We have a range you can practice on. Let us know how we can help you.
Check them out, GuardianDefenseLLC.com. It is Jason Thompson. Jason, finally, before we go, a couple of National Day of, and then we're going to get rolling. Today, hey, it's National Play with Dad Day today.
Yeah.
So maybe you know what, I need to go I'm picking up my son early. Well, I'm going to go first. Odell's been booked up, and he's not going to be around too much longer. He's shutting that bad boy down. And so I'm probably going to go to High Hair across the street. I've heard good things about High Hair over here. You know what I'm talking about, next to Mr. Hamburger?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go visit Mr. High Hair today if he's open. So I'm going to go first, get a haircut, and then I'm going to go pick up my boy and get him a haircut because he needs one for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So a little father-son time. National Parfait Day today.
Why don't you just take him at the same time?
Because if I'm getting a haircut, he's going to go nuts, and I don't have anybody to help watch him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't think that would work. And also, it's your shopping reminder day today.
What are we shopping for?
I ain't shopping for nothing, dude. I ain't got no money.
Me either.
Yeah, I ain't shopping for nothing, buddy. All right. Well, Jason, what are your Thanksgiving plans? We'll wrap it up. Thanksgiving, man. What are you guys doing?
I am actually, we're doing a big Elks Lodge Thanksgiving meal. Some of our members really don't have family or places to go, so we came up with this idea. So it's just going to be like a potluck, so to speak. One of the lodge members, they're like, I said, well, I can cook, some turkey if you want. And lo and behold, I have 3.
Nice.
So I'm going to cook 3 turkeys and a couple of side dishes, and looking forward to it. Got some family going to come in and visit that I don't get to see that often. So that sounds like fun.
Yeah, wonderful. And we want people to get plugged in and get connected. Reach out to Jason for more information. The Lodge doing some great things on the rebound too, which is exciting. And,
the Lodge is on the rebound. We're trying to get it back up to where it used to be. So. The Elks is the world's largest charity or charitable organization. So if you're looking for ways to volunteer or plug in, man, come check us out.
That's it. Yep. Well, all right, man. Well, that'll wrap it up. Hey, come on Sunday. We got a special treat. Well, not really, but it's going to be fun. So come here to First. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, if you come to First, Rob is going to preach.
Well, I don't know if it's a special treat, but
I'm looking forward to it.
I think I finally narrowed it down. I've been back and forth for 3 months, and I think I'm gonna do a sermon on that I'm going to title "Bold in Faith."
Bold in faith.
I think I want to call it Bold in Faith, and so.
And now you know what. Now you know what Brother Jason goes through every week trying to decide what he's going to talk about.
Well, he does it quick. And it's taken me 3 months. And
I'm just saying,
I'm still back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, you've known about it for 3 months, and you're going back and forth. And,
yeah.
And here you got Brother Jason over here. He got to figure it out every week.
Yeah. We're so blessed to have Jason here at First, man. He's a good man.
Oh, yeah.
He goes out to Ebenezer on Sundays too first, and so he asked me. He said, "Hey, since they're going to be up in Waco, Jason is helping out," and so he'd asked me months ago about this, and he kind of threw me a little bit of a curveball, and it's a good one though. It's okay because my bat'll swing, and he said, "Hey, can you also go out to Ebenezer at 9:00 and do their service?" And so I'm going to be out at Ebenezer first. And then I'm gonna,
So now you're gonna go for the warm up.
Yeah, then come over here. That's a great little church out there.
It is. I've been to it before.
I'm gonna, and part of it is it doesn't matter if your church has 5 members or 5,000 members. The Lord's gonna be there, and those churches that have just a handful are just as important as any other church.
Probably more important.
Yeah, and so I'm very, very thankful to be able to go out there. So come on Sunday. Would love to have you. My buddy Joshua Harris is coming into town, and my sister, and I just think it's going to be a wonderful day.
Hopefully Kyle will be back. Him and Rachel will come.
Yeah, Rachel was here last week. I know y'all were busy, man. We had
because for 2 weeks she's wanted me to come, and text me, and I'm like, I'm going to try, and something just
it's okay, man.
Just comes up.
Y'all been busy with school and working and all that. We had a Thanksgiving feast, the most that we've ever fed, I think. Let me show you this real quick before we go. We had some photos that were sent to us, and let me see if I don't have this real quick. Yeah, we got it. I appreciate Kia Morris. She joins the show, and she's also here at First now helping us as well. And we did a little share, so we've got it set up now to where folks can share stuff with us. And Kia had sent some pictures in that she took of, boy, it was awesome. We had a packed house here on Sunday afternoon. There's a good shot right there. Let me show you this real quick, Jason. This was cool, man. And I think I'm still trying to eat, man. I'm still hungry.
You're still hungry?
Yeah, my belly's still full from all the food, but let me see.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rambling.
You're talking about you hungry, but your belly's still full from all the food.
Yeah, there we go.
That doesn't make sense.
What I meant is I need more food. I need more.
You need more.
Yeah, I need more. There you go. It still don't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
We had a good turnout, though, man. We had about, and a lot of them, I put the word out, come and eat, and I think a lot of them just showed up to eat.
Really?
But come on, brother. We're glad to have them, man.
That's it.
That's what it's all about. So, well, Jason, any final thoughts, man? Thank you for hanging out. I needed this today, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
No, I just want everybody to have safe Thanksgiving, man. Enjoy your families. Enjoy your friends. Wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, be safe, guys.
That's it. Well, hey, we love you, Huntsville. We'll be back tomorrow. Taylor Chandler, Walker County Federal Credit Union here with us. And we are going to have a great rest of the week. So make sure you stay locked in. 7:30 tomorrow for Jason Thompson and Joshua Mashi helping out today. I'm Rob Hipp, reminding you that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement, lend a hand of support. I promise somebody out there needs you today. We'll see you, Jason. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, too.
Buddy. Happy Thanksgiving.